bruv, you are having a bubble.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a hybrid squad builder around one of the greatest players of all time, Ronaldinho, and his ex-teams that he has played for in the past. Now, if you want to see more of these ex-squad builders featuring players like Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, David Beckham, etc., please do drop a like on this video and leave a comment suggesting a player you would like to see me choose next for this series. And if you can think of a decent title for these videos, please do let me know in the comment section below. The next video should be around Thierry Henry and should be out in a few days time, hopefully, if I can play enough games with the team. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly move on and ask you guys if you'd like to see me do a career mode series maybe, as I did start playing it for fun yesterday for the first time when the EA servers went down, and I had quite a lot of fun messing around with Arsenal, to be honest. So if you want me to do a career mode series, I'll be able to upload that daily probably, so suggest a team for me to use and I shall do that if enough people want it, I guess. But we're going to move on to the team now, and as you can see, Ronaldinho is already in the squad and we are using a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And yeah, the first player to go into the team is a Gremio player. Now, Ronaldinho did start his career at Gremio in 1987 as a youth player, and this is when people started to see what a talent Ronaldinho was, as he was doing ridiculous skill moves against the World Cup winning captain who was Dunga at the time. So yeah, he stayed at Gremio until 2001, scoring 72 goals in 145 games, which isn't bad for a youth player back in the day. And yeah, Sousa was a pretty decent CDM, scored me a goal from a corner right there, and I definitely do recommend trying him out as he's a pretty solid player. But anyway, we're going to move on to the goalkeeper of the team now, and he played for PSG, as did Ronaldinho, from 2001 to 2003. And I believe he moved to PSG for around 5 million euros, which is a pretty crazy price if you think about today's money. But he was playing with midfielders at PSG like Mikel Arteta and JJ Okocha, who are brilliant players, and Mikel Arteta is still around today playing for Arsenal. So yeah, Ronaldinho did have a decent time at PSG, but he was often slated in the media for going out partying at night in Paris, and that kind of caused his reputation to go down until the World Cup, of course, where he had an absolutely amazing tournament. And who can forget that crazy free kick goal against England? I mean, that is probably one of the all-time best free kicks, and he definitely meant that in my opinion. And yeah, the centre-back partnership of this team was Mahamadou Sakho and of course Thiago Silva, as you would have seen there. And they are absolutely amazing centre-backs in this game, especially Thiago Silva, obviously having that pace, crazy defending, and he is very high rated, so he's quite an expensive player too. But yeah, we are going to move on to the centre attacking mid of the team, who is Ronaldinho's next team, of course, who is Barcelona. And after the World Cup, he caught the eye of a lot of teams, and Barcelona were lucky enough to get him. I believe Man U was so close to getting him. But Barcelona did beat Man United to his signature, which I believe was around 30 million euros at the time. So again, that is a pretty cheap price compared to the players these days. I mean, Andy Carroll went for 35 million, which just shows how crazy prices have gone up and how football does revolve around money these days. Anyway, before Ronaldinho arrived at Barcelona, they were having a pretty poor time, not winning the title in a few years, and he changed everything when he came. I mean, he brought a new style of football, just the way he played, man. It was so entertaining to watch. The stuff he would do to players was absolutely unbelievable. And I know there are a lot of skillful players around today, but no one comes close to Ronaldinho in my opinion. He is the most entertaining player to watch. Just go back and look at his YouTube videos. I'll leave a few in the description if you want to check them out. He was just an animal, and I think everyone knows who Ronaldinho is, and everyone has love for the guy. I mean, you don't see anyone going around hating on Ronaldinho. It just doesn't happen. And yeah, he helped Barcelona to 2 back-to-back La Ligas in 2005 and 6, I believe. And he did win the Champions League in 2006, if you remember that final against Arsenal, and that did give him the Ballon d'Or, which is the most prized individual award in today's football, I believe. And this man on the screen holds 4 of them right now, and that is Leonor Messi, of course, arguably the greatest player in the world at this moment in time, along with Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. You can't leave that guy out. He is an incredible player too. And man, Lionel Messi in FIFA is one of the best players I've used by far. Like, his finishing is just incredible. He's got crazy pace as well, outpaces the likes of Ogbonna, Chiellini, anyone like that really. Look at this there, just absolutely smashing Ogbonna with the step over and finishing it with ease like that. Like, he's just a great player to use. Like, his shot power is insane too, and basically anything in and around the box will definitely go in. But I know Messi is quite expensive, and I know a lot of you guys won't be able to try him, which is a shame. But we're going to move on to the left midfielder of the team now, and it is Robinho, and he plays for AC Milan, and that is where Ronaldinho moved to next in his career after he had a fairly average season at Barcelona. And I was pretty sad to see him leave Barcelona, because he was one of my childhood heroes, to be fair. I used to imitate him when I used to go and play out football. Well, tried to imitate him, but always failed, of course. And yeah, he moved to AC Milan, had a pretty decent 2 seasons at Milan, scoring 29 goals and getting 29 assists, and I believe he was playing with the likes of Seedorf, David Beckham and Andrea Pirlo at the time. What a midfield that was, and just imagine when AC Milan got a free kick, you've got them 3 insane free kick takers to choose from. Ronaldinho, of course, being free kick specialist too. But anyway, Ronaldinho did spend 2 seasons at Milan, and then he made his way back to Brazil and playing for a team called Flamengo, and he had a pretty decent first season there. Actually, not decent, it was a pretty good first season. I think he scored 21 goals, which is great for an attacking midfielder, and then in 2012 he decided to move to his current club, which is Atletico Mineiro. And as you can see on the screen now, I do have his 85 rated second inform card, and I am playing him at striker, and he's okay at striker, but he's more of a player who is going to set up goals for your team. Like, he set up Leonor Messi so many times to score, and it was unbelievable. The passes he would play were just amazing. I think he has 89 passing on his card, and I didn't really score any skill goals with him, which was a shame because all I was coming up against was 5 at the back teams, and I just scored some average goals with him there, as you can see on the screen. That was a pretty crazy header for someone who has a crappy heading stat. Look at the leap on that, absolutely insane. But that is the end of the team, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. And I know many people won't be able to afford this team, as it does cost around 1.5 million coins, I believe. But it does play pretty well, except for Neymar. And just in my opinion, Neymar is just a bad player in this game in a central position, and he is much suited to a winger position in my opinion. So if you're going to think of getting the Barcelona Neymar, I wouldn't recommend him unless you're going to play him as a wide cam in a 4-2-3-1 formation, as he would fit in well there. But that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please do leave a like, and remember to leave a suggestion for the next player to do an next squad builder on, and let me know if you do want a career mode series, and I shall see what I can do. Anyway, take care, guys.